Hi and welcome to Destroyer Gaming. I'm going to be doing a series on Feed the Beast to the Skies, non-edited. So let's start. I'm going to be publishing a video 5 days a week. So once you load in, you should start on a nice ship. So this is the ship, and then to choose your world you just go through this portal right here, and it gives you a list of 5 worlds: FTB Sky Island, Anti-Sky Island, Minimalist Sky Island, Chosen Sky Island, and Compact Sky. I'm going to be choosing Chosen Sky Island. So to start, looking around, and it's not too bad of a starting island. I have played this before prior to this video. So to start, going to need to get some wood, and got rain mine with the button underneath exit. So to start, I always just like to claim chunk my area. And let's start with the quests. So my goal is to hopefully get most of these completed. I'm going to be doing a series on this, so the series is going to be unedited. Then let's click some of the things. So first one you get, it's a book, shaders which give DIB and XP, and events. That's starting your island. So let's see what we got. So we've got ability bottle, codex, random book, which if you right click it gives you a list of books, and I'm going to choose big book of bees. If you start on this island and your water source, like this, is looking a bit messed up, it's an easy fix, and I'll show you that in a little bit. So to start, if we want to get some gravel, sorry, not gravel, cobblestone and dirt, just shift right click on the dirt and you get little pebbles and soils. And then in your crafting table, literally just put 4 of them in. They give 4:1 ratio. To start off, I like to just get a nice little bit of wood. Just enough just to get me started. And that should be enough. So first things first, gonna need to get a crafty. And I'm gonna set my crafty up like there. You can obviously set up anywhere you like. I just like mine there. And then I'm gonna need some chests. And now what I will do, just place all your stuff in certain chests. So it's just all organised, but that's my personal opinion. You just play it how you like. And that's that. Now I'm gonna quickly just get a few lots of cobblestone so I can start making furnaces. Now what I'm going to be building here is just the basics. So I've just made oak slabs and a chocolate cutting board. So the oak slabs will be made into a composter. And the cutting board I'll be used later on. So that's first quest complete. and second quest complete. Next one now is going to be a hammer. So you take cobblestone, split, get sticks, split again, and then use 3, you get a stone hammer. That'll be a crucial part to the next plan. But first we're going to make a nice automatic composter. So, automatic composter, take leaves or plants and all that, and you should end up with some bone meal. And there we go, 1 bone meal. Now I'm just going to go make some nice furnaces. And I'm just going to put them need 1 more. Now if you've made it this far in the video, please put in the comments cobblestone. And please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Now, to get a nice fire going early on, to get stone, basically just take that and compost and cobblestone. What I'm going to do is use all the cobblestone to make some stone. Now what I'm going to do now is just make some basic tools of a pickaxe, and going to make just the basic tools that I'm going to need. So just basic old vanilla tools. And then all that can go away. And got a nice little pet rock, just place it down, and he's a pet. And even got some more wood, which is now going to be on my next step of fixing my water source. And we'll talk about all that in a moment. So take some slabs, 6 should do. Put the rest away. And basically what you want to do is you want to come over here, you just want to block that one off, and that one off. And you want to block that one off, and just cover that. Now, there is a secret little jar. Which if you use, you can just place down and turn on. And then what you want to do is just make sure that it's got holes. So when you break that one, and that one should just flow straight down. And that one, I have to keep those two there because for some reason the water source just messes up. And look at that, nice another little tree. So what I'm going to do as well is to take up all the slabs. Now, I know that people's going to notice this tree here. So basically, it's a fake tree. Got some nice little cobwebs, and then let's mine all that, and let's compost those. Okay, can compost them, so I'll be throwing them away in a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up all the gravel. So I'm doing this because I'm going to need the gravel in a minute. I just think it looks better if you just dig up all the gravel and replace it with cobblestone or dirt. that, so now I'll just go back. Okay, and that's that. So we've got a nice little 64 9 and some lovely flint, which I'm going to use to make a nice little flint block for later on in the video. I know it's a little bit frustrating doing that, but it's worth it. So now just and I'll be coming back to that in a bit because I can't do nothing else for a minute. So and now I only need a few more. Good thing about this, you could do this without even using a crafting table. So I'm pretty sure that is everything. So also, what I'd like to show you, if you just do that, get a crafting table, and then put the crafting table back in, you get a different crafting table. remove my board. Basically what you'd want to do is place it down. You can either do this or do different ways, and when you access it, you've got your chests. So what I'm going to do is do it for both of them. You can do it in your hotbar as well, so like that. Now if I click on that one, I've got my flint and all my other stuff. Just makes it a lot easier. So let's see what quest we've completed. So to do a string mesh, you basically good thing about that, it stays in there. So but as you can see, what I was crafting stays in there. That's string mesh. Now next thing is to get sand and dust. So to do that, what you want to do is to put your gravel down. Now you want to just, there we go, turn it all into sand. And to get dusk, go back to your hammer and got dusk. Now next what you want to do is a sifter and a hand crank. So you see it's up there. Basically what you will do is hover over it when you've clicked on it and press A. And then once you've pressed A, and that stone that we cooked up earlier, it's going to look all nice. So use 2 of these, get 2 of them, 1 of them in the middle with 4 sticks. Do that. No, that's that one. And that's that one. And then to get the hand crank, like that. And that should complete that quest where you get a lot more stuff. So what I'm going to do is set it up over here. First of all, what I'm going to do is make eight chests. And you get 4 drawers. do it again. And now what we're going to do is just make some basic chests. So what we want to do to set it up is we want the chest up all the things that we want it to go into. So at the minute I'm going to use chests. Now what I'm going to do, and what you want to do, is just connect 3 just to start. Add your mesh. Add your hoppers. So we don't need this one for a minute. It'll be set up. And then we'll take the chest as well. And they're basically ready to go. So next, what you want to do, string mesh. If you click on, like, if you go down to here and put mesh, for instance string, because that's the one we've got at the minute, and you right click it, it comes up what you can do with what block. So for instance, sand will get you sugarcane and cocoa beans, dusk will get you bone, gunpowder and apatite, gravel will get you iron. Now to do the sand and the string mesh with waterlogged, you'll get clay balls, kelp and seagrass. So the ones we're going to do is going to be gravel and sand for a minute. Now next, what you want to do is make cogwheel. You get one with the thing, and what you want to do, place it down and then place crank on the top. Now that's all ready for you to go. Now let's talk about this little bag. I like this bag because if you right click it, you've got a nice little inventory spot. So if you shift right click, you can name it. So I'm going to name it mini backpack. basically, to use this machine, you basically hold right click and you'll get it sifting. And after we've done a few, I'll show you what we get. So after we do that, get 3 iron, 6 sugar cane. And what I'm going to do is just throw the dust in there as well. Need some chicken. Right, so coming away from that for a moment, let's talk about this secret sugar box. So you get rice, you get an Easter egg, you get an Isle of Endless Stream, which is just a little book that's been made by Chosen, get a Charm of Levitation, get an iron wand, a trowel and a luggage. So let's see what that gives me. Shape builder and builder's tea. I'll use that later on. So what I'm going to do now is just make a fishing rod by taking the flux, put it in, and you get string. And then with the string, make a fishing rod. And that should be that bit all done. Next is going to be iron. So to get iron, it's just literally gravel through the sifter. Got a few things away in my backpack for a minute. And we got 4, which now unlocks andesite and andesite. So what we want to do is take them and split them. Now we're going to need an andesite mesh, so you put 2 of them in the middle, and the same as the string mesh. And what you can also do make a cog, which I'm gonna add to my thing, and a big cog. Then you're gonna make a water wheel, which is slabs and a large cog. So make a large cog, make a water wheel. And what I'm going to do now, use bucket that you get given. And going back into my backpack, we'll go water wheels, shafts. So, like I said earlier, limited water source, so just fill in all of the centre. This just basically means that you can have water around the whole of the island without running around. Just realised there's a few gaps that I missed earlier, so I'm going to refill them in a bit. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment the bit that you've liked the most so far. So what I'm going to do give some reason it's not letting me collect it, so what I'm just going to do is break it. And with the andesites, place them in. And so what I'm going to do now is make a water wheel. So what you want to do is bring your water wheel face up and jump. And it should, hopefully, you know what, I'm just going to take those two off for a minute, because do that. And then what you want to do is just grab your cog, and grab a shaft, and now that's automated. Now the minute that's just on slow speed, but you can see now I'm getting tin, iron, coal, osmium, copper, silver, gold, nickel, and in this one just sugar and cocoa beans at the minute. Now that's pretty much basically all made. So you're going to need dusk, which I've got, and again it shows you which ones are which and what they do. So with the flint, you just want one flint and a stick, get a flint knife. Now everything else, so whilst that's going, what I'm going to do now is just set up a nice little fishing area. To do that, it's going to be nice and simple. All you have to do is do a 5x5 area like so. Like that. And now you just want to fill it in with the bucket. And then in a minute, I'm going to set up auto fishing. So then what you want to do is break it down. So there we go, it's a nice little fishing area. Now what you want to also make is a collector. A nice collector. So for that, you need the redstone, which should be generated from your dusk. So I'm going to need 2 iron, 1 lapis and 3 hoppers. So for that, what I'm going to do, put the redstone back in. I'm going to take my iron and take my lapis. And I'm just going to smelt it down. So whilst that's smelting down, what I want to do is set up my fishing. So to do that, it's quite simple. Just going to use 2 cobblestone. use the hammer on cobblestone, you do get gravel. There we go. And now I've got 3 gravel. So if you don't know how to get gravel early on, then what you want to do is just make sure that's waterlogged for you. And that's ready to go. Now let's see what my iron's doing. Ideal. So in this mod you can make it with just logs. Gonna need 3 more. That's 4 and 5. So what you can do with that is then make another hopper, put those 3 together, lapis in the middle, and then just all I need is 2 more iron, which is there, and that will bring item collector. Now with that, I'm going to take a double chest, and for now I'm going to put it facing like that with a double chest. Now it should work, if not, we'll work out in a bit. So what you want to do is always on, and I want to go to three and preview. So if that happens, which it has, what you want to do, just jump and place. So I've set mine to 3 die and all that. Now what I want to do is do that and put always on. So with that you can take that one out and put down breaking, luck of the sea and mending on it. So now what that will do is auto fish. You should see the fish coming in anytime soon. And what we'll do, we'll come back in a bit and check on that. So to complete some of the other quests, you want clay balls and you want pasture seeds. So to get them, go to andesite. So clay is sand waterlogged. And so what you want to do for the waterlogged one, it's a nice little neat trick. So you want to shift click and it will waterlog it. So you've got some dirt, put the dirt in there, and now we need gravel, and now gravel. Turns into sand. And that's that. So let me see what we've got at the minute. So you've got one of them, which we need, andesite chunks, and a clay ball. And that's both those done. Now with the blaze, got one blaze. And the golden egg I'm going to use in a little bit. And I think that's going to end it for that video there. Come back tomorrow if you'd like to see any more.